Welcome back to GSL Codex. We got a little announcement for you, Artosis. Go ahead.
We just were talking to Nesty out back, and he has never played Icarus. So it's like, well, Nesty, why did you choose
pick
Icarus?
that map?
And he watched Soulkey play and thought, oh, that Roach build would be really good there. I guess you should probably choose maps you played before.
So that was a shocker.
I can't say I haven't done things like that.
Well, you see somebody doing some move, and you're like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I get it. I'm seasoned enough, but no, I mean, even getting down to the tiny things about the architecture on a map, probably not his best call there. So we'll see what happens now. Another TVZ.
Yeah, Soulkey versus TaeJa. One of these guys going straight to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Both of them looking very good so far. Both of them kind of crushing their opponents. Let's see. Who do you think's going to take it?
I'm going to go with TaeJa.
All right. I could see it absolutely going either way. I think it's going to be a 2-1 regardless. I think TaeJa 2-1.
Okay. That's a good one. I'll say TaeJa 2-1.
Okay.
All right, guys. It's time to start up. TaeJa versus Soulkey. The winner of this best of 3 moves on to the round of 16 and gets that much closer to becoming a champion of the GSL Codex. The upper right, in the red, we have one of the best Zergs in the world. He is Soulkey. And in the bottom left, we've got our Terran player defeating the legendary Nesty. He is TaeJa.
His greatest accomplishment to date just took place. And no, I'm not talking about that tournament win. I'm talking about beating Nesty in a best of 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Of course. If you beat Nesty at a best of 3, you pretty much just quit.
No, that's it. You have a claim to being the greatest person ever.
Yeah. You killed a god before.
Current world champion is always the person who actually just beat Nesty. So it's not it's not actually partying right now. It's actually, I'm sorry guys, it's
TaeJa. Now, just like the Series 1 that we had, Soulkey drone scouts a lot. He's basically saying, all right, look, if you're going to proxy Rex me, I'm going to find it. I'm not interested in surprises.
No.
I will sack a few minerals for the guaranteed assurance that I know what's going on in this game. I like that way to play in the game. That's how I play it. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's how Artosis plays it.
Scouting is the greatest thing in StarCraft 2. It's one of the. It's hard to do. You got to be really smart about how you do it and what you do with it and all that. And Soulkey's definitely showing that here. And in fact, he sees exactly what's going on, which is a command center first into 1 Rax. And he should know that there's going to be a gas the way he walled in and stuff. It wouldn't be too surprising this isn't going to be a 2 Rax follow-up.
Yeah.
But doesn't make a huge difference right now for him. This game probably going to just start to develop completely normally.
Well, Artosis, we've got a flight tomorrow.
Indeed we do. Taipei Game Show going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to go down there. Do you think that they're going to remember your vegetarian meal on the flight?
No.
You don't think so?
They never do. They're always like, sir, you need to call.
I'm going to make a bet on my Twitter
after
this.
I
did call. They're like, no, you didn't. You're like, yes,
sir, we don't have it written here. I'm like,
sir, we can give you more salads, these little salad things.
It's pretty frustrating, to be honest. I'm going to.
That's when
thanks, Taesis. Now I'm in a bad mood.
They know where Taesis is. I just like look at the purser and like give him that look, and he's like, oh my god, he knows he has to do it. He opens up the side of the plane window and grabs the stewardess by the throat and throws her off.
That's the only way that I feel satiated.
He says, I'm so sorry. Do you know who they are? She goes, what? Of course not. You look like a nerd to you?
She's like, I don't watch the GSL. I'm like, we caught you. All right, so pretty standard by these two right now. Soulkey once again going up to 4 queens. TaeJa going right into reactor Hellions. And a 3rd command center. So these two just both playing to exactly the build orders that we expect to see out of them. And so, you know, I actually really like that because it's hard to say which one of these guys is going to win in a nice straight-up fight. If it was last season, I would say probably TaeJa. You know, TaeJa has been super impressive recently, but Soulkey's looking good right now. He did very well last season, yes, but I feel like he's improved a bit since then as well. You know, Innovation kind of smacked him down in the round of 8. But
that was surprising, by the way.
Yeah, it was kind of one-sided.
Yeah,
it was a little bit weird, but I feel like Soulkey's a much more complete player right now. Like he looked, his ZVT looked better, and yeah, it was against Noblesse, who isn't as good, but it looked better than what we saw before.
Well, we got the extractors all being acquired right now, all 4 of them. And the third base is being taken here as well.
He's going to extract a lot of gas.
Pretty much, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. I got a hunch that you're correct.
Yeah.
I don't think he's making those extractors for aesthetics. He's not just getting that for the feng shui of his base.
Well, I tell you what, it looks kind of cool. They're like parapets on the sides of your creek castles.
Those are the rooks of my creek, my creep buildings.
Oh, yeah.
My creep castle.
Except they can't move at all.
No, they're like real rooks. They can't move.
Yeah, they're stuck behind the pawns. Castle on the queen side.
Sup? How much chess did you actually play?
A lot.
I played a lot of chess, man.
Until I got into Magic the Gathering, I was like reading chess books and entering small chess tournaments and stuff.
I played in a lot of chess tournaments.
I didn't do a lot, just whatever I could. There wasn't a lot where I lived, so I played a lot.
Yeah, for some reason where I lived, there was a good amount of chess tournaments. Then you can play chess online, where you're playing against somebody who's cheating against you. So then you have to cheat by also opening up builds, and then
my brother used to do that. It was really weird. He's like, well, they're cheating too, and I'm like, huh?
I'm like, well, doesn't it just sort of ruin the whole point of the game if we're cheating?
Yeah. Oh, gets a couple drones here. Nice moves with these Hellions. 3 drones, man. That's not bad. He's lost no Hellions whatsoever. He's killed some tumors.
Yeah.
This has been effective thus far.
Barely unscathed. You know, TaeJa's looking good so far. We'll see, though. Now, on this map on Daybreak, this is, I think, our oldest map that we still use. And that's correct, right? Daybreak's been around forever.
Right now in the GSL, yeah, it is the oldest map. I believe so.
I am like 99%
It is older than Cloud, I believe.
Yes, I believe it is. Either that or it's the same age, but this map's been figured out pretty well. So it's a map that we have seen some Ultralists, but I mean, generally they both take that 4th base. It's kind of close to the middle, next to the watchtower. It's a positional base. There's not a ton of minerals there, but you take that, and Terran tries to push. The Zerg is attacking or counter-attacking.
Yeah.
5th bases for both sides end up getting taken out pretty easily. Top base and bottom base don't generally play a role in almost any matchup until it's like the supreme end late game, and even when they do play that role, they're never going to be mined out.
Damn, I don't know if we need to say much more. Here, let me clean out the rest of the cast. Amazing fungal growths, and look at that. The Broodlords push right through.
GG. All right,
well, guys, we'll be back for game number 2.
All right.
Well, we'll see. You know what? I really like what Soulkey's doing here, I have to say. You know, he's gone up to 6 queens. He's really focusing on his creep spread. He's getting his upgrades, his Baneling speed, his Spire. It looks like he wants to go for this very layer-heavy type of style, where you get this huge amount of Lings, Speed Banes, and Mutas, control the entire map, crush an army, and then go Hive Tech. I love this style that we've seen so much recently.
Yeah, it's really good. So the creep spread here from Soulkey is looking fantastic. He is fanning that out really well.
Yeah, he truly is. This is what 6 Queen can do for you. And he has the speedlings to back it up right now, where it's not likely he's going to lose too much of the creep. TaeJa's going to come out and try to start killing some off, but how much can he get? Well, that was actually quite a bit. five tumors he got there.
Now, Soulkey right now looking superb. Their supplies are virtually the same. And TaeJa actually looking amazing too. Combat Shield is about to finish, so we may see him move out a little bit more. Not just with medevacs, and probably try to acquire that 4th base. If he doesn't move out then, he'll move out in about a minute or 2 because the command center's about to finish.
Well, some nice little pickoffs here from TaeJa. He's got a few tumors here and there. He's still trying to around the map, still dropping Marines wherever he can. But with the mutas out, going to clean that up for the most part. So now Soulkey's in a super safe position, and all he has to worry about is when TaeJa decides to do an actual big attack. You know, he's getting the second factory. His 2-2's about halfway done, a little bit over, and he is preparing that extra command center for his 4th. So
yeah,
he's getting into that position where he's going to suddenly do a ridiculous push that has like non-stop reinforcements, where Soulkey's going to have to utilize his creep and utilize his big unit count to crush it.
Did he see that?
I don't think he did.
Oh man, this could be ugly.
This could be very ugly. If he actually, you know, you'd have that happen one time and suddenly
yeah, you're in
a great spot if you get a lot of Marines. And he's going to get that too.
Oh wow,
no
he knew.
Way. He did. All right.
Okay, so he was just waiting. He just made a mental note of it and didn't move there.
No, that was very smart. Good move by TaeJa. Very good map awareness of what's going on. Look at all these tumors. Oh my god.
No, I know. It's crazy. He's doing an amazing job spreading that out.
This Zerg has metastasized, Tasteless.
And now we have the 4th base acquired.
Yeah, the planetary going
trigger the Zerg to take the 5th at the bottom right. There's basically nowhere else Zerg will ever expand to in this phase of the game but the bottom right base.
I wonder if he's actually going to try to take a 5th base. It'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, you could try.
We do have the Hive on the way. I really like this by TaeJa and by Soulkey, because Soulkey did this thing that we've been talking about a lot, where you wait for Terran to attack and then you crush the army because you have all this creep and all these units. So what TaeJa did was say, nah. And then he just took a 4th, and now he's getting ready for a 5th. So we see Soulkey has to go into the Hive with all these layer units that he's maxed out on. Now, what does he do with these now? Well, this is what he does, but will he be able to actually get something done?
And he's going to go in here, hitting the bunker, and then now going for the SCDs. SCDs are ready. What?
Look at that splitting. Oh, man, that was nice splitting.
Nowhere near as effective as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The Baneling attack. At first I thought he just stopped, like watching or something, but no, that was really good.
And another drop being cleaned up while he does take his 5th base.
Note that as TaeJa is supply blocked right now.
Yeah. That's what happens when you lose that many depots, I guess.
Yep.
But, you know, I really like that big depot wall, because you know that they're going to come with little counterattacks, and that's going to slow them way down.
Yeah, losing depots is way better than losing SCVs.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, right now, both players getting 3-3 in very similar timings. The +3 attack a little bit quicker for TaeJa. Not a gigantic deal.
That's a misclick.
I think he's trying to find something to do, and he does have to clean up some of his own supply pretty soon here. And look at this. He's cleaned up those depots before. Now he's going to go after some of these SCVs.
Oh, move the Banelings up. Oh, nicely done.
Wow, that was a lot of SCVs going down. He's killed 20 so far. Pretty well done. Still cleaning up quite a few Marines. And getting rid of...
the units that heading to siege tank.
Soulkey.
Soulkey might have actually completely disarmed his opponent here.
Wow, man.
Just hitting from so many different angles.
He's playing so well today. We may as well call him Heart Key, because he has the key to Nightheart, Tasteless.
Wow.
This is some beautiful
Does he have the key to your soul as well, though?
No.
Really? Artosis doesn't have a soul, though. That's one of the problems.
I gave you that for Seep.
You gave me that after you lost that bet with me.
Just in case I ever go to hell, the devil's like, what? Where's your soul? I'm like, ha, Tasteless has it. And then I turn around, you're already there.
I'm already there because I died before you. I'm like, yeah, sorry, bro.
Devil, can I get to heaven if I give you this? He's like, sure, Tasteless. And you two high five, and I'm like, ah!
I knew Tasteless would be best friends with
Look at this, look at this! Oh! Beautiful Baneling landmine that allows him to clean up some of these Marines, but his mutas do all go down. Well, not all of them. Just that little group that got caught.
I'm surprised how much Soulkey burrows in front of the Marines, you know?
I love it, man. I love it. You might not have a scan right at that time. Look at this. He's putting up another drop. Look at the map. He's got so much creep.
You can see right now Soulkey TaeJa, excuse me, desperately trying to clean up that creep.
Yeah, he's having a very hard time of it, though. TaeJa more of a macro Terran than a janitor Terran.
Yeah.
And in fact, more harassment going on by Soulkey. In the meantime, he is going to bruise, and those are some very nice fungal growths. Dealing a ton of damage right now.
And the Broodlords are now finishing up. which is going to give him some serious push power. I think we're slowly but surely seeing TaeJa get eliminated from this game as he's just running out of options. This push-up here has to do something fast. Another Funko comes down right now. Siege mode on the way, sniping down some of these infestors. The planetary at the upper left is under attack. The Marines going under the Brood Lords and doing a lot of damage.
Good move by TaeJa, but Soulkey just has too much. He's going to be able to push his back. Meantime, oh man, he actually got rid of that 5th base area. And with the 3rd not mining all this time, TaeJa basically has a little bit left in his natural and his 4th base mining. I mean, this is going to be a Soulkey victory very, very soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has how many Vikings? He has 2 Vikings out. He has 1 being made, so there's no way to stop these Brood Lords. Oh my God, the Ling's killing everything by themselves.
I think that's actually it. 160 to 100 supply. Now streaming down here. GG. Wow. Unbelievable. Soulkey played so well. I think Soulkey may very well be the first guy out of this group.
He could be, man. He played that absolutely beautifully. His creep spread was phenomenal. His defense was phenomenal. He realized that TaeJa was not biting the bait to move out too early.
Yeah.
Went right into his hive and got some nice little harassment moves going on with the Baneling rolls and the supply depots, the little counterattacks. I really love that play by Soulkey, and to be honest, I love the play by TaeJa too. TaeJa played that very smartly.
What happened was, once a few attacks were pulled off there by Soulkey, you can see Soulkey had those attacks set up for a long period of time. I'm going to go here, then hit here, follow it up with this, Platinum Munis there. It slowly deconstructed not just the defenses, but the economy and the tech and the planning of TaeJa. TaeJa was left in shambles. He attempted to counterattack. And it simply was not enough. It was a little bit close there at the end with the counterattack, but it was not good enough to take out the 4th.
All right, our next map going to be Akalon Flats. Have we seen a single TVZ here yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have.
Exciting stuff.
What does TaeJa have in store for us here?
Well, you know, I think he's going to play his standard macro style and just utilize the terrain to his advantage, but we're going to see here coming up in just a second as the game has begun.
All right, guys, get ready. StarCraft 2, the most competitive esport of all time. And we're here in the round of 32 to see who's going to be left at the end of this week.